Hey everybody, I'm Shane, part of the Gender Blender channel, and we're here this week to talk about pronouns. Pronouns are short words we use in place of a subject when the subject has already been established. A pronoun can be used to refer to a person, place, or thing. Pronoun rules differ between varying languages. For instance, in Spanish, almost all pronouns are gendered, while in Japanese, they use no gender pronouns whatsoever. The gendering of pronouns is common in English and is used to indicate the gender of the subject. But why are pronouns important to the transgender community, you ask? Well, as pronouns are used to indicate gender, using the correct pronoun for a transgender person is incredibly important to their own sense of identity. To not use someone's preferred gender pronoun is very rude and will probably result in them feeling uncomfortable around you. Personally, I know that when people use pronouns I don't identify with to refer to me, I kind of feel like they're taking a boot and squishing my gender identity and crushing down on it and saying, this is not valid. Most of all, it just says to me is that they think they know more about you than you do. The traditional singular pronouns we use to refer to each other are gendered, he and she. And they, them is actually a gender-neutral singular pronoun. It is more traditionally used in the plural sense, making it difficult for people to adjust to that. Because of this, the transgender community has been forced into creating their own pronouns, which are also difficult for people to accept simply because they're foreign and people aren't used to them. But Shane, why are there so many different sets of pronouns? Well, there are two reasons. One of them is that the transgender community wasn't given a specific pronoun to work with, so everyone just kind of went crazy and decided that they were going to invent the new pronoun, and so there are a lot of different pronouns there are a lot of people use. The other reason is that pronoun is so directly tied into gender identity that people often feel like one set of pronouns fits their identity more than another set of pronouns. Like I, for instance, don't feel any connection with the AM pronoun. Well, my friend Tony does. I told you a little bit about my personal pronoun set in my intro video, but since this is the direct topic for this week, I'll go a little more in depth into it. I use ze/zim or they/them pronouns. I like to give people an option between the two because it provides a little bit of flexibility for people who are having trouble adjusting to the new pronoun set. Different people tend to feel more comfortable with either they or ze because they is a non-conventional adaptation of a traditional pronoun, while ze is a new pronoun that's adapted to fit within the grammatical structure that already exists. I think the whole new pronoun thing causes quite a bit of tension between the trans and cis communities because people tend to get really defensive when they're asked to learn something new. I think that on some level, the non-traditional pronouns make cis people feel kind of slow and stupid in a way, and no one takes kindly to that. It only increases hostility. Because of this, I think it's very important to stress how important it is to you to other people, as they might not understand why it's so important. Also, to be a little bit flexible and forgiving with people that are just learning your pronoun set, because it's very difficult for some people, and to react badly to them slipping up is just going to cause more tension and hostility between you. Alright, I think that's about it. Once again, this has been Shane, your Sunday blogger for the Gender Blender channel, and I'm going to see you next Sunday with the TMI tag topic, which will be a lot of fun. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great week.